So what is this? This video looks so different. It's strange. It doesn't make sense. Why on earth am I in Unity? What is going on? I haven't been updating or uploading recently. It's because I'm working on a game. Now, do I know if this is a good game? I honestly don't know, but basically I've been wanting something that would allow me to create a community. Now, I tried to do this simply with my videos, with my uploads, try and get people in a server so I could have a community of my own. I've never really been a social person, you see. So why on earth would I want a community? And if I'm being honest with you, I have no clue. But it's something I've wanted for a long time, and I think this is how I'm going to do it. I used to play a lot of Drone Boy. I saw the simple mechanics of the game, and yet the community built around it is what keeps the game interesting. It's not the mining asteroids or attacking other players. It's not worrying about whether or not you have enough money to buy new parts for your ship. It's that every time you boot up the game, there are people there to talk to interact with. There's a community. And I've always been fascinated by the idea of community, because we all unite under a simple thing. You see a rural town, they are all together, and they are all in a community simply because of where they live. You know, there'll be a community of gamers for certain types of FPS games. There will be a community of gamers for RPG games. Because communities aren't built necessarily around physical things, but more so ideas. And I think that's really important. And so what I'm doing here is I'm taking something I love, Rally. At least the idea of it. The idea of flying through the woods, or flying through roads that have been driven on before. And rather than looking at that and saying that that's just a trail, that's just a regular path, it's turned into a sport. It's like the skating community. When we look at a guardrail, for example, a railing on a staircase, many of us may look at that and think that that's simply just a handrail. That's simply just a guardrail to keep people from doing something stupid. But a skater will look at that, and they see something that they can use. The point of this game is to try and make a community, to try and get people united under a shared interest. And now, of course, I haven't figured out the multiplayer part, and I have a lot that I would love to add to this game, but I'm pretty much going to start uploading small devlogs about this game. For a long time, I had always been fascinated with multiplayer. And, you know, a lot of games that I do play are multiplayer because of the human aspect. Of course, I do have single-player games, but for the most part, it's all multiplayer, and I think that that's because I like the idea of community. I like the idea of people uniting under an idea, a thought. And maybe this video won't get very many views. Maybe I'll make all these devlogs, I'll put in all of the effort, I'll release it, and nobody plays. That's okay. Because the fact that I can say that I tried, that I reached for a dream and fell short, it's a lot more impressive than saying that I didn't reach at all. So if you are interested in seeing this come out on many platforms, if you're interested in seeing my progress on this game, seeing the effort that I put in to make this dream come alive, then I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe, share it with friends, or just show that you are interested, that you appreciate my idea down below. I've never liked asking people to subscribe. I've never liked asking people to comment down below unless it was to see what they wanted. I've never liked the idea of having to do multiple takes because it doesn't show that I'm human too. I make mistakes. And it's easy to think that, you know, the person through the screen doesn't have a life as complex as yours, that they have nothing better to do. But every single person that you meet online, every single person that you meet through the screen, their life is like yours in many ways. Maybe you don't share the exact same experiences. Maybe you have different trauma, a different backstory. But what all unites us is being human. And that's my goal with this game. I want to break the wall that is the screen and the person. And I want people to connect on a deeper level. In this, there's not really a competitive aspect to it. There's not competing to see who's best. It's simply driving around for fun and seeing what you can do, how long you can go. The art style for this game was very deliberate by me. Are all of the pixels the same size? Do they all scale up properly? No. But I think that's what sets it apart. You know, it's nowhere near being completed, but it's at a point where I'm confident in showing people, showing the world, and putting this online to show people that I'm serious about this and that I want this to happen for sure. This is day 7 or 8 of me making this game, and I've been making really great progress, honestly. And of course, are there parts to it that are flawed? Sure. Are you seeing me crash into a bunch of trees? Absolutely. But I think that's the thing about it. You know, I'm not doing multiple takes on this. Hell, I've got a runny nose right now, and it's pissing me off. I'm not going to postpone this for a later day because I need this game to feel as human as possible. Right? It's not necessarily about... I know I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot during this video, but it's not about the complexity of the game mechanics, but the complexity of the community, of the interactions between players. Cool. And that's what's important. That's what's important to me, you know? And, of course, I'm willing to take suggestions in the comments because I want to see what people want out of this. Because it's not just about me wanting a community, it's about what the community wants as well. There's nobody else working on this game. It's just me, and my very, very low knowledge of how coding all works, honestly. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay if things are a little bit janky, if things don't quite work out the way I want them to. I just want my efforts to be known, and I want my reasoning for all of this to be recognized. So, feel free to send your suggestions and show your support, if any, down below. But yeah, I just wanted to make this short video to update you guys and basically open the box behind this project and let you guys contribute in a way. But yeah, that's all. Thanks.